Imagine this. It's dark, silent, and the world is asleep. Then suddenly your eyes open. No alarm, no noise, just awake. You glance at the clock, 3:27 a.m. Again, you toss, you turn, maybe you get up for a glass of water, but deep down, something feels different, like something or someone is trying to get your attention. Now, most people shrug it off, roll over, and force themselves back to sleep. But what if I told you that hour isn't random? What if I told you between 3 and 5 a.m. something powerful is happening? That the most successful, the most disciplined, the most spiritually aligned people in the world aren't sleeping through it. They're using it. That time, that's when the mind is the clearest. That's when the distractions are gone. That's when the greatest ideas, the deepest insights, the strongest messages come through. You see, waking up at that hour isn't an inconvenience. It's an opportunity, a call, a gift. And if you answer it, if you do these three things when you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., you just might change your life. 1, be still and listen. When you wake up at that hour, before you do anything, just be still. Listen. There's a reason monks pray in the early hours. There's a reason visionaries wake up before the world does, because in the silence there's wisdom. In the stillness, there's clarity. Your mind isn't being bombarded by notifications, emails, deadlines, and distractions. It's quiet, and that quiet is where truth lives. Some call it intuition. Some call it the universe speaking. Some call it divine guidance. Whatever you believe in, I guarantee you, at 3 or 4 a.m., something is trying to get your attention. Maybe it's a feeling in your gut. Maybe it's an idea that just won't leave your mind. Maybe it's a solution to a problem you've been wrestling with for months. But you have to listen. You have to tune in, because the answers you've been looking for, the direction you've been seeking, they don't always show up in broad daylight, loud and obvious. Sometimes they whisper. And if you're too busy, too distracted, too consumed by the noise of the day, you'll miss it. So when you wake up, don't grab your phone. Don't turn on the TV. Don't drown out the moment with distractions. Sit up. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you need to, and listen, because in that stillness, your next move might become clear. 2, write it down. Now, once you've listened, once that idea, that thought, that revelation comes, don't let it slip away. Capture it. Write it down. You see, the mind is like water. Thoughts come, thoughts go, inspiration strikes, and just as quickly, it disappears. If you don't grab it when it comes, you lose it. That's why some of the greatest minds in history kept journals. They didn't rely on memory. They wrote. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, his personal journal became one of the most influential books of philosophy ever written. Leonardo da Vinci filled notebooks with ideas, sketches, and thoughts. Nikola Tesla said he could see inventions fully formed in his mind, but he had to write them down before they vanished. You don't need to write a novel. You don't need to be a poet. Just take a moment to document what's on your mind. Maybe it's an idea for your business. Maybe it's a realization about your relationships. Maybe it's a reminder to finally start that thing you've been putting off. Whatever it is, write it. Because when you put it on paper, it becomes real. It moves from thought to action. And action, that's what changes everything. 3, move with purpose. Now, this is where most people fail. They wake up, they think, they reflect, and then they go right back to sleep. Don't do that. Once you've listened, once you've written it down, now you move. Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually. You see, between 3 and 5 a.m., you are in a rare state. Your mind isn't clouded with doubt. Your spirit isn't drained by the weight of the day. You are at your most raw, your most open, your most powerful. So use that time. Maybe you get up and pray. Maybe you meditate. Maybe you start reading something that feeds your mind. Maybe you plan out your day with real intention. So when the world wakes up, you're already 10 steps ahead. But whatever you do, don't waste it. Because while most people hit snooze, while most people roll over and say, I'll do it later, leaders, visionaries, those who change their lives, they step forward. That hour, that time before dawn, that's when champions are made. That's when the foundation for greatness is laid. So don't ignore it. Use it. Why this matters. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I need my sleep, and you do. But listen to me. There's a difference between being tired and being called. If you're waking up at the same time every night, if your mind won't let you sleep through it, that's not random. That's a signal, a sign, because your dreams don't care if you're comfortable. Your purpose doesn't wait for you to be ready. Opportunity doesn't knock when it's convenient. It knocks when it's time. And if you keep sleeping through it, you might just sleep through your chance. I've seen too many people let their potential slip away because they were too tired, too lazy, too afraid to answer the call when it came. Not you, because now you know. Now, when you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m., you won't fight it. You won't waste it. You won't roll over and pretend it doesn't matter. You'll listen. You'll write. You'll move because this is your time. Conclusion, answer the call. So now you know. Waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. isn't just some random habit your body picked up. It's a call, a moment designed for you, a window of clarity, creativity, and purpose that most people sleep through, but not you, not anymore. From now on, when you wake up at that hour, you won't fight it, you won't waste it, you'll listen, you'll write, you'll move with purpose, because that's what separates those who dream from those who do. This is your time, your moment, your opportunity. So the next time your eyes open before the sun, don't roll over, don't ignore it, step into it, own it. Because what you do in that quiet hour might just define the rest of your life.